Hi there, my name is Sergio, and today I'll be showing you how you can create a well-rounded campaign structure for your e-commerce on Facebook ads. Now, the first thing we should ask ourselves is, what should we use Facebook ads for? And really the answer is twofold. You want to use Facebook ads for customer acquisition and for retargeting. Now, Facebook is a really powerful tool for customer acquisition, so this is probably where you want to be spending most of your money. However, this is also the costliest segment to target. So once you acquire a customer to Facebook ads, you probably want to retarget them through other cheaper channels. Now, at the same time, you want to retarget customers that have already engaged with your brand, whether it's on Facebook or on other channels, on Facebook ads. This means basically that you want to show ads to people that have already engaged with your brand, because these warmer audiences will convert at a cheaper cost per conversion, and it'll still help you round up your bottom line metrics. This is why we normally divide our campaign structure into 3 different campaigns on Facebook ads. The first campaign is a top of the funnel campaign, and that's where all of the first time customer acquisition happens. That would be people who don't know the brand, so it's comprised of interest and lookalike audiences, and we're excluding any audience of people that have already engaged with the brand, whether it's on Facebook or through other channels. Now, the second and third campaigns that we create are lower down in the funnel. That's a middle of the funnel and a bottom of the funnel campaign. The middle of the funnel campaign is essentially people who have engaged with the brand, but they have not initiated or completed a purchase. The bottom of the funnel campaign, as we define it, is comprised of people that have already initiated a purchase, but did not complete it, or it's retargeting to past purchasers. This is a breakdown of what the 3 different campaigns look like when we include the different audiences and ad sets that we will be targeting in these campaigns. Now, don't worry, in the next slides, you'll be able to see in detail each of these campaigns and how we break them down, but feel free to pause the video here and take a screenshot of our campaign structure so you can have a clear idea and a template to use for your own campaign structure on Facebook ads. Now, as we mentioned before, our top of the funnel campaign is where most of the customer acquisition will happen on Facebook ads. And so here's what we'll target: interest and demographics audiences and lookalike audiences. Essentially, these are the same thing in terms of, we're targeting people that have not engaged with our brand at all on Facebook or on other channels. However, in the interest and demographics audiences, we are segmenting the interests and demographics that we want to target on Facebook, whereas on the lookalike audiences, we upload a list of people, maybe that could be past customers, and we tell Facebook to target people that look like those. So it's 2 different approaches for the same thing, but they can give you different results on Facebook ads depending on the quality of your seed audience for lookalike audiences, for instance, or the quality of your interests and demographics and how effectively Facebook can reach those people. Finally, from these top of the funnel audiences, we also want to exclude our middle and bottom of the funnel audiences. This is so that there's no overlap between our campaigns and that we can use the budget effectively. In our middle of the funnel campaign, we want to retarget people who have engaged with the brand but have not initiated or completed a purchase. Examples of these audiences include Facebook and Instagram engagers, video watchers if you have uploaded videos to Facebook or Instagram, for instance, or even website visitors once you have installed the Facebook pixel on your website. Similarly to the top of the funnel audiences, we want to exclude all of our bottom of the funnel audiences from our middle of the funnel audiences so that there's no overlap and we can use our budget effectively. Finally, in our bottom of the funnel campaign, we want to retarget anyone who has already initiated a purchase on our website or people that have already purchased previously. For people who have initiated a purchase, you can choose the add to cart event on Facebook ads, or you can even go for, lower down the funnel and choose an initiated checkout event, for instance, and retarget people in those audiences. For past purchasers, you can choose to retarget people that have triggered the purchase event on Facebook ads in the past 180 days, for instance, or you can also simply upload a list of past purchasers and keep it updated. Thank you for your time. We hope that this has been a useful guide on how to structure your Facebook ad campaigns for your e-commerce. Feel free to visit us at www.centricohital.com and leave any inquiries you might have after watching this video.